What is going on, guys? Smoothie Sing here, back with another video, and today we have the Afro League, and I believe we are in Korea then for, it should be round 14, I'd like to say. I'm pretty sure it'll be round 14 then from Korea. This is the Afro League. We've qualified a brilliant 4th, one of our best of the year, and we're getting off now the line. We've got D-Mad ahead of us, we've got Alex behind us, we've got Nathan Navi in second and Team Atable, our teammate, in first. Is Nathan Navi then? He'll be diving down the inside of Team Atable as we also dive down the inside of D-Mad 96 Red Bull. We'll be getting that place then, and we are up into third, but now we've lost it a bit, then we've sort of let him back through by mistake, and we'll be trying to get onto the back of him and hopefully repassing him for third place. Meanwhile then, up ahead, Team Atable is having a brilliant scrap with Nathan Navi. I was really cheering on Nathan Navi, as we do see Team Atable win quite a lot, and it'd be good to see someone like Nathan Navi win a race. And there, we just accidentally hit AB Paradise off. I would say that was his fault, I wouldn't say that was my fault, but it was just unfortunate that I was making the move on D-Mad at the same time. But as a result of that then, I am moved up into third place ahead of D-Mad, and we are in the final podium position. So from this race, I knew I was quite good at Korea, certainly in qualifying. I thought I'd be there in the race, but things did start to change later on. So Alex was scrapping then behind, and then we're moving on to later, in lap 3 now, on to the first straight. And you can just see how much Alex is catching up. If I wouldn't have had that very late braking, he would have overtaken me. He was so much faster than me on a straight line, it was ridiculous. All the cars were. I just must have had a terrible setup for maybe the race. Certainly terrible straight line speed. And now we're just going to sort of try and let Alex through. You know, not fighting him too much. But then we do turn in, giving a bit of contact there. If that was real life, we might have given him a puncture. But luckily this is only a game. So we're just right behind Alex, and we're not really expecting to repass him unless he makes a mistake. I would probably be on pace with him, maybe even slightly faster than him on, certain tracks. He's probably better than me, certain tracks I'm better than him. I'm quite even with Alex. And then Cartman then has gone up our inside. He's now up into 4th, and we're just dropping backwards now. We are in 5th place at the moment. We'll be trying to get past Cartman, but like with Alex, just in this certain race they're just too fast for us. And I think pretty sure it was the setup. I was there in the corners. I was certainly there in qualifying. I beat them both in qualifying. But just race pace was terrible. I'm not sure what was going on. But yeah, not very good to see. We'll be coming around then the final corner, trying to get back onto Cartman, but it's just not working then, as those two would pull away later on into the race. Neil CDB then sets fastest lap as AB Paradise is behind us, but we have DRS. Are we going to be able to defend? But you can just see the straight line advantage then. I'm braking very late, and Niels comes down our inside then, and we couldn't defend from either of them, because if I defended from one of them I'd end up taking out the other. So that was a bit unfortunate there, but we have lost out to both of them. And we are pitting, as is Alex TheAfro, and I thought he'd be pitting. Obviously I watch most of his videos, so I know his sort of strategies, and usually it's to try and get that undercut. 3.1 there, and we are going to be coming out just 4 seconds behind Alex TheAfro. Not really, probably won't be catching him. Maybe if we were in qualifying I would have done, but certainly not just in this race. I'll be hoping for better in Japan, hope they can get a good quali and a good race. Moving on then, we are now up into 6th place after the pit stop. We managed to jump someone, and we've got D-Mad behind us. So we jumped 2 people in the pit stop phases. So that's worked out pretty good. I think it was AB Paradise was behind D-Mad, those two obviously pitting a bit later than me and Alex. And you can just see this, I know he has DRS now, but just a huge straight line advantage. We're going to be braking later though. We're going to be defending well, but he taps into us and we put our hand up. That's the first incident from him, then that's a bit of a caution. I do remember D-Mad from watching the Tier 1 Alex Afro videos. Afro League videos, sorry, and he was got quite a few instances. And he's coming on the outside then, and he has tapped us round. There's just no need to do that. You cannot overtake that. I don't know what he was thinking, and he just ruined my race then basically as we're coming across the line now. It just stayed like that. I dropped back so far. Pit again, and then you can see that 141.9. I believe that's the 3rd fastest lap. Just shows to show then everyone else got penalties apart from 3 of us. Proves that I am a clean racer in comparison. Even Alex got a penalty. I'm not sure what that was for, but I'm sure they're all removed later on in the race. I'm in smooth racing then, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.